On Big Brother tonight, a new member of the house is settling in.
Here goes.
We examine the mood of the housemates after the 4th eviction and the expulsion of Nicholas.
He's still looking at us.
Yeah.
I still feel drawn to him.
4 days ago, 7 became 6 when Nicholas was asked to leave for breaking the rules. The next day, there were 5.
I'm nervous now.
Are we?
I'm nervous.
The 5th person in the Big Brother house will be Nicola.
On Friday, Nicola was voted out of the house by the public. She had nearly 3 times as many votes against her as Craig, who got to stay.
Get home! First shower.
I want to back you. I want to face the snogger. Cameras, lights, action, go.
It really will.
It will happen.
Lead me to it.
Oh, we should have done this earlier.
Go in.
Nicola had an hour and a half to get ready. It was time to show off the special wire dress she'd been knitting for weeks.
It's going to be so weird. It's just you and me.
No, you can come and stay with us. We've got 2 sets spare beds.
No, it's okay, lads, it's all right.
No,
No, it's okay.
In it?
Sharon, do you mind sleeping in with us tonight?
Of course I don't.
Craig, maybe tomorrow night you could sleep in with me and Mel? Tom, maybe...
Where's my turn? Where's my
Monday,
turn?
could you sleep in with me and Mel? Thank you.
Wow,
Can you just pull all the back down for us? Just like, you know, all this wire here, just put it down. Sweet.
Oh,
I'm there.
Earlier in the week, Nicola had visited the diary room to confide in Big Brother about her true feelings for Darren.
Until
I love this
11
guy.
o'clock. I love you, baby.
You know what, I sat in that room and I said, if I get thrown out, I've got to tell Darren how I feel about him. And then she said, well, why don't you tell him now? I said, because there'll be no point. I'll wait and see if I get evicted. And what I want to say to you is, I think you're absolutely fantastic. I think the world of you. And I think just crack on and go for it, because I think you're brilliant. I really do.
Oh, cheers, Nick.
You put a lot of smiles on my face as well, haven't you? You and Caroline and the rest of the group, but I think you're wicked.
Thank you
And
very
good luck
much.
to you,
You
yeah?
too, same to you.
Yeah.
Ditto.
Wicked.
don't ruffle my feathers!
With the house low on provisions, Anna and Melanie decided to make a special plea to Big Brother so they could mark Nicola's departure.
We were wondering if it's in any way convenient to you.
But within your interest, because we'll be so much more fun.
Funny. So funny
Great.
tonight. If we could have just a little bit,
A lot more.
of alcohol and tobacco, simply because we've never had a night here where we're absolutely funny. You've only seen that much of our potential to be interesting and funny.
Big Brother told them any new provisions would have to be paid for out of next week's shopping budget. They decided to spend £12 on 3 litres of red wine and tobacco.
See you again, yeah?
Oh my God.
Love your life, yeah? Take care. Good luck, good luck. You'll be good, you'll be good. You'll be there, you'll be there.
Come on, girl! Come on! Craig, come on.
Oh, we love you, we love you.
Take care.
Love you.
Go, 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 go!
2 of their housemates have gone in little more than 24 hours. The group's been told a replacement for Nicholas will arrive soon, but they know nothing more.
Anna, Darren, tell me Nicky!
They hear the crowd outside and think it's Nicola.
Nicky! Baba!
What?
Go on, Nicky!
He sounds like her.
So 1, 2, 3, we love you. 1, 2, 3.
We love you! No.
Bye.
Although Nicola has just been evicted, it's clear that uppermost on the group's mind is the ejection of Nicholas. The group hasn't necessarily bonded with Nicola all that well. Nicola was very close to Caroline, so in a sense, her eviction was almost expected. It was a natural progression. The ejection of Nicholas, on the other hand, will have had a profound effect on the group. They have now felt that they have collectively dealt with the enemy. This will increase their sense of bonding, their sense of pride within the group, and in general, they'll have a stronger sense of a collective identity of who they are.
Craig's called to the diary room to tell Big Brother how he feels after surviving the public vote.
As you know, I did vote Nicola out. I had my reasons at the time. You know, you tend to also feel a bit of a regret and a bit of a guiltiness in me. I do feel a lot of guilt for voting her out, but I know she went out there absolutely buzzing, and I know she's having a good time out there now. Her life hopefully is just starting now.
The best thing that's happened to me while I've been in here,
Yeah, go on.
unless you want to say it now,
No, go on, go on.
If you want to first, Mel, go
Yeah,
on.
go, Mel.
is the fact that I've met so many different people from different walks of life that I would never, ever, ever have met before. And that has been, firstly, fascinating, secondly, quite special, because we've developed a real
Interesting,
special
yeah.
bond. And I don't know, I wouldn't have ever put myself in a predicament where I've met these kind of people.
I think the best thing, one of the nicest things, is that I really wanted to walk. I really wanted to leave here 3 weeks ago. And I like the fact that I go through really days and just stick it out. Just stick it out and think, right.
You feel stronger in yourself.
You
don't
do,
you?
yeah, absolutely. And I wanted to go, and then combination of views, I'll say, I'll stay. Just, you know, just stay for you, you know, it's not going to be that bad. And me thinking, oh God, right, I'll see how I feel tomorrow.
I feel that way as well. Like, I mean, the best moment I've had in here is that feeling, you know, tonight there, like that is over.
Yeah, if you're talking about a single feeling, I would have to say last Friday night.
Last Friday night, yeah.
See my
For a
mother
single
bouncing
feeling,
about then.
Yeah. But on the other hand, it's nice to learn about yourself.
Yeah, for what you're going to learn on here.
On sides that you haven't seen before, innit? You know, how you can change one thing to another. You know, it surprised myself.
Well, Craig is now taking much, much more of a lead. Up until recently, he's been rather worried that he hasn't had a chance to prove himself. But this has all changed, especially since he convened the meeting last week to confront Nicholas.
But what I cannot understand, and I'm asking you, please explain to me, what's your game? What are you playing at?
One of the interesting things about the meeting was the seating arrangement, with Nicholas located slap bang in the middle and everybody else around him, almost like the Last Supper, as if he was about to be taken out and crucified.
What is fascinating here is the strategic way that the group goes about confronting Nicholas. In many ways, the dining room takes on the form of a courtroom, and everyone has a key role in this court. Craig is the key prosecutor, calling on witnesses like Thomas and Melanie to testify against the defendant, Nicholas. Anna takes on the role of judge here. She becomes very interested in everyone getting a turn on how to speak and making sure that Nicholas gets a fair hearing.
You know, when you're cornered to jump.
Go on, Nick.
Then we have people shouting for blood from the gallery, like Darren and Nicola.
At the end of the day, I'm gutted. I'm gutted because Caroline's name could have been on one of those pieces of paper as well.
Several of the accusers have their elbows on the table, showing that they really mean business. But while they're feeling confrontational, they're also showing signs of anxiety. And in fact, there are several indications of displacement activity. For example, people are drinking a lot of water, and they're also touching their faces a lot, partly as a means of self-comfort in order to reassure themselves and make themselves feel less anxious. In Nicholas's case, it's also as a means of self-restraint. He's actually touching his mouth in order to prevent himself unconsciously from saying something stupid which he might otherwise have said.
What is so interesting and very much to the credit of the group and specifically to Craig is that court is adjourned long before this turns into a lynching and becomes very malicious.
You have really disappointed me, and we can drag this out all day and humiliate him. I don't think it's fair. I think we should put it to an end now.
After all, Nicholas's biggest offense was cheating on a game show.
You know, my cup of tea.
This whole courtroom scenario allowed them to have what was a group cleansing in a sense. They were absolved of their sins and they completely scapegoated him. As such, the group are now going to feel a lot more self-righteous and indeed a lot more close to each other.
I don't believe it.
Anna discovers Nicola has left her a treasured possession.
What time do we get out of?
Close to dawn, Thomas and Melanie are the only ones still up.
The rooster's getting horny.
Ooh, what's that?
Sounds a bit noisy, isn't it? There's a fox out there. Yes!
Really? Seriously? Those one's fine.
Just tell me you're not hurt and that's okay, and I'll be happy. That way. It's just making strange noises, that's all. Ooh. Was it really a fox? Yeah. They're horrible. I hate them.
This time in the morning, the hard questions start.
Something's been preying on Tom's mind.
Why did you kiss Andy before he left?
Because... because I was gutted he was leaving. I was just really gutted. I don't... Why are you so concerned about it?
I'm only asking. I'm going to go into a whole list of questions now.
I didn't want him to go. And I felt like I didn't particularly want to be here if he wasn't here. And I seriously thought about leaving. And
was that because of this friendship you developed with him?
Yeah. So it wasn't any good reason. It wasn't... I didn't kiss Andy. Andy kissed me.
It's very hard to say this. Okay, I have had visions because I'm attracted to someone in here of sharing what you would call intimate moments with them. I don't really know how to approach the subject with the person, because I don't know what the answer would be. I don't know what the reaction would be. It could mean losing a friendship with someone, because I could put them in a situation which makes them very uncomfortable. I could put myself in a situation which makes me uncomfortable.
Well, but what would you say? What would you want the answer to? I guess what you're trying to ask them is whether I find you attractive. I think.
I find you attractive. Being in here, has that magnified it? Does that upset you?
No.
Ah! Ah!
The 5 in the Big Brother house have just received instructions for their new weekly task.
This is our task.
What is it?
It's most bizarre.
What is it?
Oh my God.
What is it?
This is madder than me.
This is hilarious.
This week, Big Brother is challenging you to a test of memory and reaction speed. At random times over the next 4 days, a loud klaxon will sound and a head on a stick will pop up over the garden fence gate side. The heads are large photographs of the 10 original housemates in the Big Brother house, plus the new arrival who will be arriving soon. You will have 1 minute to get to the garden and spot which head it is. It is up to you how to organise the head hunting. Your challenge is to record and memorise the order in which the faces pop up. You will have to memorise in sequence 100 heads in total. The heads will be chosen at random from the selection of 11. The heads can appear at any time, day or night, except between 0300 hours and 0900 hours.
0300? It's like do a rota. And you've got to get up.
You're just going to have to stay up till 3. On Wednesday at 3 p.m. you will all be called to the diary room as a group to talk Big Brother through the order in which the heads popped up. You must, as a group, recall the entire 100 head sequence in one go. You cannot make any mistakes.
They have to gamble a percentage of next week's £52.50 food budget on succeeding.
I say 50%. Tom?
I have no problem with memory. No, what was the question?
How much percentage?
I'm going to...
No. Next head will come up.
So we're doing 50, yeah?
50%.
Yeah, we could do that.
I think we can do that.
I like whoever came up with that idea. Yeah. It's really funny.
Look at Nick's photo. It's kind of
sinister.
Oh my God.
Yeah. He kind of looks
He's still looking at us.
Yeah.
I still feel drawn to him.
And can you try and explain why the air's not on his head?
Because he never listened.
Because he never listened.
Oh my God.
The sound of the klaxon signals their task is underway.
Look at me.
Hey, look.
How funny.
Keggy.
How funny. It's Keggy.
That's so bizarre.
Oh my God.
Hello, is anyone there?
Caroline walking along, look.
Caroline. I can't believe that.
Human being.
Thank you very much.
From now on, the heads appear at random times chosen by Big Brother.
Quick! Woo! It's Craig! Craig! Sound!
Sound like Craig!
It's so funny!
Craig!
Hey! So funny. How funny.
That's funny.
How funny. Craig.
Every time a head appears, The housemates record it on the board provided.
Oh, 2 C's as well, aren't there?
In 2 days' time, the board will be removed and the group will have to memorise the entire sequence of 100 heads perfectly to succeed in the task. They still don't know when their new housemate's arriving, but Big Brother's just told the group that they'll be joined by a woman.
What?
It's a woman.
It's a woman.
Wow!
We've got another woman.
God. My heart goes out to them. It'd be awful. We have to just make it really nice for their little stay. It'd probably be someone quite mature, I'd say.
Yeah.
I'd say it's going to be a mature lady.
Mature lady. Oh, it's going to be so weird. And we're going to open the door. She's going to come through, open the door and greet her.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Hello.
I'm Mel.
Human being.
We're getting a girl.
It's going to be weird, isn't it?
I
know. Which bed is she going to sleep in?
She can choose. Maybe we should clear all the beds so she can choose.
Oh, look at you, that we wouldn't touch a thing. We wouldn't leave it, we'd throw it all on the bed. Don't let him talk that out.
This is Big Brother. Could you all go to the front door to welcome your new housemate?
Oh my God.
Oh my
God. Just in time. You are joking.
Their new housemate is here. She's Claire, aged 25 from Buckinghamshire.
Last time we did be together.
God.
Last time we're together.
Oh
We've got our own kid too.
You may now open the front door.
Hi. How you doing? Hello. You alright? Take your bag.
Got a goodie for you.
She's arrived with a takeaway meal for everyone.
Wow. You're more than welcome,
Like Chinese.
Oh, we love it.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Cheers.
And your name is?
Claire.
Claire, I'm Craig.
Hiya.
How do you do?
Hiya.
Thomas?
Hi. Oh,
Thomas.
Hiya.
Hello.
Bellamy. Anna.
Anna.
Hiya.
Hello. Nice
And
to
this
meet
fellow's
you.
name's Cuthbert. Oh no, it's Darren. Brilliant. Okay. He's coming in or are you sticking up?
Human being. Human being.
So, welcome to the house.
Wow. A bit stunned still, to be honest.
Yes. We're all a bit nervous too.
Yeah. Well, even if you hate me, we've got Chinese, so. Where do you want it?
Should we all just sit on the couches?
Yeah. You just caught us in the middle of the...
Claire's not allowed to talk to her housemates about anything that's happened in the outside world in the last 5 weeks.
Very through cleaning up. You weren't expecting you so soon, yeah? Do you want us to give you a guiding tour or do you want a little...
go on.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Go on, girls, show them the bedroom.
We were sleeping.
Okay.
We
Well, we
haven't voted
assumed
on
you
what
wanted to
bedroom
sleep
you were going to
in.
sleep
You might
in,
want to
but-
sleep with the boys.
Definitely. Go on.
The girlies' room, pink.
Wow. Wow, what's this?
Reiki
Reiki
signs.
signs, yeah. The 3 keys for Reiki.
So, any of the beds, or you can rotate of an evening.
Okay.
Coveting.
Human being.
This is the lad's room, taking notes to the mess. Excuse me.
You tidied up for me.
Well, we've started tidying up, but you're a little bit earlier than we expected, so it's not quite finished. But pick your bed and we'll make it up for you. Keep your stuff in that room.
There's a rota every night for the double bed.
Is there?
Yeah,
there's
the
a
girls
rota.
come in and...
Yeah. The big brother stay you in on what you do is you toss a coin which one you're going to go to bed with first. But don't worry, we've saved you plenty of work. Don't be worrying about that.
Right, cut this then. Do you want the goodies?
Yay!
And some wine. Excellent. She's settling in quite well.
No. Who's not got any?
Lovely.
Toast to Claire.
Claire, welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yes.
Welcome.
Welcome, Claire.
Cheers.
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 No.
Claire is coming into a group that's been together for 5 weeks. They're an established social group. And in that 5 weeks, they've been through an awful lot together. And suddenly we have someone coming from the outside world and attempting to be a part of that group. Now, what's fascinating from a psychological point of view is how the group respond to her in the first few seconds. The group is now leaderless. Nick is gone, and Craig tries to step into the role of leader. He introduces Claire to the group, each of them in turn.
Annie.
Anna. Hiya. Hello. Nice to meet you.
And this fellow's name's Cuthbert. Oh no, it's Darren.
When it comes to the girls, Anna makes a real attempt to welcome the new girl in. She gives her a reassuring pat on the back, and she attempts to facilitate interaction between the rest of the group and Claire.
We're all a bit nervous too.
Yeah.
But Mel's behaviour is a little bit different. First of all, there's the posture. Everybody else has got a kind of open posture. Mel's is closed. It indicates a negative attitude, and Claire would see it as being somewhat hostile. And then Mel shifts from that posture into a kind of sexy, provocative posture, the hand on the hip, as if to say, you're quite attractive. But don't forget, I am as well. What we can deduce from this is that Mel sees Claire as being something of a threat. Mel has been the focus of a lot of the men's attention, but the men have had to do most of the running. Now that Claire's on the scene, I think that Mel will become somewhat more proactive in her flirting.
If Darren talks about himself, you just ignore him.
Myself and I.
If Mel gets feisty,
If Mel gets feisty,
ignore her.
If Emma starts playing her guitar, ignore her.
If Tom gets horny, run.
So you two done your right then in the double bed.
God, it's so red, isn't it?
Let's look out.
Yeah, let's go.
Claire, we do this of an evening.
Okay.
This is the highlight of the evening.
Yeah.
Then we go to bed.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's
Wow, this
beautiful.
is the nicest one actually. You've
It's
brought a lovely
gorgeous.
sky with you.
Yeah.
Oh, that is lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Oh, God.
Tell me sometime.
He's minging.
Claire knows why Nicholas had to leave Big Brother, because there's no way she could avoid seeing the nationwide TV and press coverage. But the others have no idea how closely their lives are being followed outside the house.
He cheated.
That's why you're here.
Nick went around and showed names to certain people of who they should nominate for that week.
Yeah. It came to the point where we all got together and spoke about it and found out that he was showing some of us names. And because we have a meeting every Thursday, it was Wednesday night, and we had a meeting, and we confronted him, and we found the names in his small little suitcase like that. Went to tell Big Brother.
Yeah.
So make sure you lock your suitcase.
And that was when people got very upset and annoyed, and at the end of the day, he just cheated. It was unfortunate for him. He was a nice bloke.
Yeah, he was a cool bloke, but he shouldn't
A
have
bit
cheated.
funny.
It's a bit strange.
Just a bit strange.
Yeah, a bit odd.
He said that's the way he's been brought up, and he's always been competitive, but...
And he wasn't nasty. You know, he was lovely.
No, there's life.
Craig explains why it's sometimes difficult to sleep here.
Yeah, and we're rudely awakened by that intercity train, aren't we, or the tubers in the morning. Yeah. And that cock as well outside.
I know, it's barking at all hours.
Because we've got flood lamps, you know, all around the place, it gets confused the day and night. Starts screaming all day and night.
Has it made a girlfriend yet?
It
does them all.
Does it?
Yeah, one after another.
Got a little harem over there.
the only people in the Big Brother house who's getting any is the hen.
That's right, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Quite envious of them.
While we're on the subject, Claire, you up for any sex?
What are we like?
I'm glad you waited until I felt at home.
Sorry?
You asked.
I'm glad what?
You waited until I felt at home before you asked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. It's just embarrass you when you first walked in the door.
Yeah. Glad you waited till I settled in.
Yeah. It's all right, though. Have a think about it. Give us the answer tomorrow.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear. I'm going to bed myself soon when they've finished oiling each other up. Yeah.
Give them a few minutes.
Yeah.
What do you think, then? It's weird, isn't it?
Melanie has decided to give Thomas a massage on Darren's bed.
Okay, so basically from this, you're going to learn exactly, what's nice and what's not.
Ah! Ah!
I don't think my hands are quite powerful enough to do that.
And you loosen off as you go towards the lower back.
Sorry?
And you release the pressure as you go towards the lower back.
Oh, right, yeah, it might hurt you. Okay, getting bored now.
No, keep going.
No. You get bored, I mean...
I'm trying this.
Oh, what's this? What's hanging on his bed?
Oh!
No.
You nearly broke my teeth on the side of the bed.
Oh, really? Really? Did I really? Oh, God, I'm sorry. He's lost 2 teeth. Sorry. Did I really hit you? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'd finished anyway, though.
This is Big Brother. Would Claire please come to the diary?
You're in trouble. It's okay, you can tell her off in front of us.
Claire's been in the house for just over 4 hours. She's called to the diary room for the first time to find out how things are going. Just as she's banned from talking about events in the outside world, the housemates all have strict instructions not to question her.
It's really surreal coming in here, and whatever you see on the TV, you know, I've seen all the stuff and I've seen the clay things and everything, but it's nothing like it looks. It's real here. I mean, I was just sitting there just now and we were all talking and everything, and I thought, this is a bit weird. I'm kind of, you know, when you're a kid you want to just put your hand in the TV and take out the chocolate bar. Well, I feel like I'm in the TV. It's really strange.
She could have been reading about any of us, couldn't she? In the paper, bad gossip about us. You know what I mean? Anything we could have got up to.
Do you remember you were saying
Speak for yourself,
read
Craig.
people's body language and see the way they look at you? And She hasn't done it, has she?
She's keeping very
I'm
cool.
perceptive,
Like,
and I haven't seen that girl.
Yeah. I just could be in nerves. Like.
See, me, I would just be like this.
Maybe she hasn't seen it.
Maybe she hasn't.
No, of course she has.
Of course she
Of course she
has.
has.
We are fake.
She was.
Yeah.
It's really hard because they're telling me some stuff that I know, and I can't know, so I feel a bit sort of going, oh yeah, but I can't tell them that I know, so it's really, I feel a bit of a traitor. But there's nothing I can do about that, so I'll just have to... They've been really good there, they haven't asked me anything, so you must have scared them.
I think Anna fancies her.
You think what? Anna fancies her?
Yeah.
Oh. What's the score there with you and Mel? Have you had a little grip yet?
Nah.
Haven't you? You going to?
Nah, we talked about it last night.
Did you? What happened?
We just talked. The two of us, if there was a spontaneous moment.
Yeah.
But
I had a little kiss with Nikki the other night, you know.
Right, Friday night.
Yeah, just grabbed her in the bedroom, didn't I? She was on the bed, threw the lips on her.
And she said she was going to go around everybody, didn't she?
She said what?
She said she was going to give everybody a Frenchie.
Yeah. Did she or not? Did she kiss anyone else?
No, I don't think so. Just the thing about being locked up in here. You
Yeah,
can't
I
be
know.
totally sure of
It's
yourself.
frustrating, isn't it? Like, yeah.
Yeah. You just have to keep a tight rein on it.
Yeah.
Which is hard. You were very friendly with Claire whenever she came on.
With me?
Yeah, you sort of took over the show.
I was only joking. Why
Showing her around the house.
She's a big girl, and she's about 5'10" inches or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a good crack. Seems to be on here.
Yeah, she's a good laugh, right, yeah.
Come on then. Come on.
New arrival Claire has just spent her first night in the Big Brother house.
Hello. How did you sleep? Not too bad. It was... Well, it didn't feel like I slept very well, but I must have done because it's daylight.
Every Sunday, the group compile their shopping list for the coming week.
Coriander, corn on the cob, corned beef, couscous, crab, cranberry booze juice. Is one couscous?
Yeah.
2 couscous. Crisps, cucumber, cumin,
human.
Hey, Anna.
It's been a while.
Curry powder.
Can we eat the tomatoes? Because if
Don't know
you
if I
can,
choose
if you
them.
get some lettuce, there's a raspberry dressing in the
Yeah.
fridge.
I think we can. Darren thinks we can't.
No, it's one of those packets.
The smokers will have to put together so the lighter fluid and flints.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't mind doing that.
Claire, you don't want to smoke?
Huh?
Claire, we don't smoke, so stand on ground, love.
We should exercise every day, Tom. Shouldn't
Yeah, need it badly.
we? Yeah. I feel unfit to you. So
I feel terrible.
Yeah.
That little hen's so sweet.
In case you wonder what we're doing, Claire, this is leg conditioning for Thai boxing.
It's
You go
what?
for it's leg conditioning for Thai boxing.
What, getting kicked in the leg conditions it?
Yeah, conditions it.
I'm gonna go and chill out.
You are?
Chilling.
Is that enough?
Yeah.
Come on. Do some exercises, we won't kick you.
I'm too unfit.
We get you fit.
You have to
Come
start
on.
somewhere.
You gotta start somewhere, we'll get you fit.
Craig introduces Claire to the chickens.
What do they feel like?
What, these chickens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So lovely, aren't they? Eat meat, salted or barbecued.
And when I count to 5,
Yeah.
we take 5 paces away from each other, okay?
Because some of the chickens have been ill, the housemates aren't allowed to eat their eggs for the next few days.
Come on then.
Come on.
No.
Bounce off me. Oh, yeah.
I haven't got any left. Can't believe you did that.
You all right?
I lied.
Oh. Now shower time.
After her morning run and the egg fight, Claire braves her first shower in the Big Brother house.
So we were talking last night about our sexual frustration of being locked in here.
Who? Me and you?
Yeah.
Oh, you, Mel?
It was keeping them awake.
Was it? Did you hear us?
Yeah. Yeah.
What were we saying?
You're giggling. Inanely
Giggling.
like little teenagers.
Little
Dirty little boys.
Yeah.
It's even more hard work.
Got an electric toothbrush. It's like, really, what do I do? Normally I just stick it in there.
Have you got an electric one, also?
No, you can't, can you?
Yeah, you can't have any
Battery, yeah.
It's not dangerous because it's been used for other things as well. Vibrating toothbrush.
You've only got a few weeks left. You've passed the halfway stage.
Oh, yeah.
You've got to be over the
Did you
worst
hear
of
us
it now.
talking last night, did you?
No.
Mel just said here in the bedroom, hearing us talking about our sexual frustrations, like volcanoes about to erupt.
That's the tattoo, which lasts 3 to 5 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have it over a year now.
Look at that. Who is it?
Just a horny devil.
Oh, so you got Craig on your back.
Oh, look at it. Look, look. I just saw it do his macing dance. Oh, look, they're all looking at the cock.
They're all
Pacing.
gagging for it, probably,
Yeah, I
aren't they?
know.
Like us.
I know. We'll be like that soon. Pacing and watching. Animals are most aggressive when they're horny, aren't they?
It's what?
Animals are most aggressive when they're horny.
Claire's picture makes its first appearance in a headhunting task.
Claire! Tell us come out, 'cause you'll see the picture.
Who's that?
What's that?
It's a man in drag out here.
He's a man. That is so nasty.
It's cool to come in after 5 weeks, though. I think it's wicked.
Why?
And it's so good to have someone like fresh, new stuff to talk about, new games, stuff like that. It's like wicked. It's cool.
it's really, I don't feel nervous or worried or... The only thing, the toilet and the shower, which is done now.
Did you do the shower?
Yeah.
Wicked.
It wasn't anything. Once I got in the shower, I thought, big deal, I'm in the shower.
When I went to the shower, about 1 o'clock. And as I went in there, I saw a new shower gel. And I went, new shower gel? And I got in and I thought, no, they're going to film me using your bum on in there. I said, don't use it, I'll use that tomorrow.
Use it. I left it in there.
The rules say that in her first week as a substitute in the house, Claire isn't allowed to nominate anyone for eviction, and she can't be nominated herself.
I honestly don't think I'll be here that long, because like, it's cool coming in halfway, but everyone's got...
Yeah, but it's not like that. Not at all.
Mid-afternoon, and Anna's back in bed.
Anna and I were being so pathetic last night, it's ridiculous.
Why?
We're just going, don't like it, new person here.
It's harder for you because she's in your room.
No, it's harder for us because we're girls, and that's what girls do.
Do they make any noise when they sleep? Because the girls sleep really, really quietly.
Craig farts constantly. Nightling, that's what I call him.
Are they silent and deadly ones, or are they?
They're not silent and deadly, they're deadly and loud.
Hey.
All right.
Who is it?
Craig.
Hey.
Who is it?
Craig. Craig.
I feel miserable today. I won't be here today.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
I'm going out for a drink, Sunday drink. My mates.
I want to go to bed with a woman.
I know, it's been ages, hasn't it? It's like weeks. You know what I want to do tonight? I want to share a bed with someone that I know cares about me and I care about them. That's what I really want to do.
Can I just say something first? I'm like a big baby, and I like to go like this. I so love to do this.
Oh.
I really do. I just love doing that.
It's hard, isn't it? You miss like touching.
Yeah, you do.
I really miss it. It's like, I don't know, weird.
What are you missing? What do you miss?
Yeah, contact.
Yeah. Just have like a touch session. Close your eyes and pretend everyone's someone else.
Yeah. I can't do it with someone I don't know.
Kind of, yeah. It's not even like...
I know.
You can say, oh, I'm there, you can do that. But
you can't.
No.
It's not the same.
you can't do that to me, kind of thing.
No.
But I mean, sharing beds with someone that loves... I'm there for, you know.
Thank you.
Just call upon me anytime.
Claire helps Darren prepare a Caribbean dish he learned from his mother.
I dare to kiss one of the fish.
There you first. Say hello.
Lock her up, big boy. The only one who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. The only one who could ever... Boy, see, I'm trusting you with my heart, my soul. I probably shouldn't let you, but if I let you know...
Anna comes to the diary room, unsettled by the new arrival.
We just reached a stage where everybody's really relaxed and comfortable and we could all really talk at ease, and now I'm watching everything that I say again. Mel feels she is as well. It's really, really weird. It's completely wigged me out a bit. It's not Claire. She is the most perfect person you could ever have chosen to come into this situation, because she has the balance of being quiet and then she has a lot to say as well. It has smacked a little bit of reality back into us because we have built this whole cocoon around ourselves, and I'm sure you've noticed the way we've changed, the way we've developed, and in a way we're happy not knowing about reality, and in a way you don't want us to know that reality, but now something outside has come in, and it has just made us think, we're not in a little cocoon.
Yeah, be careful with the fish. Everybody be careful with the fish. There's bones in it, because the bones are actually on the inside.
Yeah.
So
Wow!
so just be careful.
Darren, you're a star from the heavens.
Fabulous. Is this a bake?
This is a bake.
A bake.
Yeah. This is bake. This is what you dip your juice. You dip into juice and then you buy it. You get them in Jamaica. You get them in any Caribbean island.
These?
Yeah. They're called bakes. And I just taught Claire how to make them.
Brilliant. Darren, tattoo piercing or die?
Unwittingly, Darren comes up with a question that proves very pertinent to the newcomer in the house.
If you had to go for cosmetic surgery, or you die, what would you enhance? What would you change? What would it be? Whether it be a breast enlargement, breast reduction, or what would you have starting with Craig?
He's enlargement.
I don't think so.
You make me any taller. And do me all over, whatever they could do. Improve it, do it.
Yeah.
The whole lot.
Those purple lines.
The works. Yeah.
I've got a confession to make.
Oh, we like confessions.
We like these statements.
I've already had cosmetic surgery.
Oh, really?
Excellent, mate.
Really? You're joking me. Have you had cosmetic surgery, really?
Yeah.
Booby job? No. Yeah, booby job.
What?
Cool. Get them out then. Let's see them.
Really?
Oh, we're spending all that money and not showing us them. Mel, we've got some gossip to tell you.
What?
Wait, we have to wait.
But we're not telling.
Claire's already had.
We're not telling.
Yeah, she's already had cosmetic surgery, but you tell us what it is.
You've had cosmetic surgery? Cosmetic or corrective?
Cosmetic.
Is.
You say it. You got to get it now.
Is.
She said
Pin
that.
out a bit then.
Which one?
Oh, ears. Oh, pin back
I thought
ears.
she was saying is.
Oh, ears.
What do you want? You had breast enlargement?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you have? Is it silicone?
Yeah.
Wow. So why did you have that done?
Depends what mood I'm in as to what reason I give.
Yeah.
What mood are you in now?
No, sometimes I say because I wanted them the same size. Sometimes I say because I wanted them bigger. There's no...
So how many... Can I ask you this question?
Yeah.
How many cup sizes did you go up?
One. I was a 34C.
Right.
Now I'm a 34D. So it's not really a big wowzer.
Can I just ask a question?
Yeah.
Do they feel different to you?
Yeah.
Do you feel them?
Yeah.
Don't get carried away,
You're feeling them there in your mind, aren't you, don't you?
I think it's pretty, yeah.
I don't know if I can say this.
Go on, of course you can.
You know when you're feeling Prada, Gucci? you know if you feel something in the middle.
Yeah.
You feel like it's squidgy, but you can feel something in the middle.
Yeah.
That's what it's like. Before they were squidgy and there was nothing there.
Like if you break open an egg and you feel an egg and you feel
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? I was lost there.
In testicles, she means.
Yeah.
If you feel the ball, you can
No,
move.
yeah.
You can move the ball around inside. Right, that's what she's saying.
And it feels like you can feel it, yeah.
I'll have a feel later, Claire. Don't worry, you're right. I'll let you know. What day is our wet t-shirt competition?
That's tomorrow. Usually it's Thursday, but it changes tomorrow.
That's right, yeah.
But we've got the undisputed winner, and Anna will always win.
Yeah.
Anna,
Round of applause for them.
Woo! That was for last week, Anna.
We've got to give that to Claire, though, for her bravery.
Yeah.
Bravery.
Don't play something. Boring, boring, boring.
Cold, actually.
You can see Claire Wolf from there, isn't it?
You can hear what?
You see Claire Wolf?
Where are they gone?
Talking about down the hallway.
What are they doing?
I don't know. I think they're up to something.
Did you get a spider?
Can you see it?
No.
Can't you see it?
No. Oh, yeah. Wow.
That's wicked, isn't it?
Wow, wee.
That's the only view you've got.
Back tomorrow at 11:05. To listen to the latest information from the Big Brother house or play the Big Brother competition for a chance to win a multimedia PC, call 0900 122 9922. You can also log on to the Big Brother website at channel4.com/Big Brother.